What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, boy, oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, do I have some drama for you. Honestly, I don't really have any sides I want to pick here, but overall, at the end of the day, this is massive. And the way Activision is handling this information, this topic, that just everything that's going on, in my personal opinion, is very bad, extremely poor. And honestly, they're going to have to go ahead and tweak some things around, or else they're going to be getting a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot of negative feedback. But ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead and dive deep into the topic of today's video, if you do enjoy what you hear today, and you want to hear some more content about Call of Duty, Battlefield, XDefiant, other FPS games, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification button. And also, last but not least, we will be going ahead and going live over on Twitch again today. So if you guys want to check that out, the stream starts around 12 to 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Of course, I have links to all of my socials down in the description of this video. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you guys have already heard about this information, but if you haven't, Nick Merckx, who just got a bundle, a brand new bundle, his own personal one, added into the Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 store, got that bundle stripped over a comment that he made about the Pride community. Basically, what he said is he doesn't want teachers teaching, his kids about that stuff. He wants to teach his kids about that stuff. He's not coming at the Pride community. He's not roasting them. He's not, talking down on them. He's not saying it's not right. He's not saying that, it should be illegal. He's just saying that he wants to do the work. He wants to be able to describe it. He wants to be able to teach them. He wants to be able to show them and, do all of that stuff instead of teachers at a school. Now, again, I don't care what your opinion is on this overall topic because I'm not here to talk politics with you. That's the last thing I want to do. You guys are here for gaming, so that's what I'm going to give to you guys. But at the end of the day, they removed his skin from the store for basically putting out such a bare minimum take. Not a hot, spicy take. Not something coming at anybody's necks. Just something as simple as that. And they removed it. Now, I've seen a lot of people come out and say that's violating his freedom of speech, which honestly is not really violating his freedom of speech. Let's be honest here. If it was violating his freedom of speech, he would be in jail right now. They would have completely locked him up because he said something that was against, their agenda, which, didn't happen. He got cut, which is completely fine because, Activision also is, allowed to have freedom of speech, and their freedom of speech is that they don't want him anymore. Where I see a massive problem in this overall situation is how hypocritical Activision truly is for removing Nick Merckx's skin from the store for saying something so minimal, yet they have done 10 trillion times worse. I mean, Activision, their track record is not clean, okay? Do you guys remember all the horrible work conditions that people had to work under with Activision? Do you guys remember the one lady who literally committed suicide because of the actions that happened over at Activision? Do you guys remember any of this stuff? There was a little bit of talk, but of course, it never blows up out of proportion. But this time around, it's blowing up out of proportion. And like I said, where does Activision find the right to be able to do something of this sort when they are no better whatsoever? Actually, they are 10 times worse. You can literally log on to any modern-day Call of Duty game, and you can see so many slurs and racist things and obviously a bunch of hate against the Pride community in so many different ways, whether it's clan tags, their names, or just what they're saying in the actual game and in-game chat. It happens all the time. All the time. Yet none of these individuals will catch a ban. None of them will get removed from the game. Activision talks such a big game how they care about the Pride community, how they want to help the Pride community. Well, why aren't you? Why are you only focusing on the one person who, will bring a little awareness to the game? Why you only care about him, but the rest of the game is absolutely littered with this stuff? Again, like I said, I don't care what your take is on the overall, I don't care. I don't care. At the end of the day, you can't tell me that is not completely hypocritical in every possible way. It's the scummiest thing I could possibly think of. And once again, to me personally, it proves that they don't care. Anybody who thinks Activision cares about the Pride community has absolutely lost their mind. Anybody who looks at this situation and says, oh yeah, they removed Nick Merckx because he said this? Yeah, Activision is so, pro all of this. No, I'm sorry to say, but your brain is getting a little mushy here. It's a typical business practice move. Every business nowadays is doing it. They're not doing it because they care. They're doing it because they want good rep. I'm going to tell you guys this information, and I hope you carry it with you for the rest of your life. And you always keep it in mind when you see situations like this. Whenever a company or a person or anybody out there overly does something, overly extends themselves onto something, it's completely fake. It's all for good rep. It's good PR. It's just to have people look at them in a good light. Or they're trying to cover up something else. That's it. That's the only reason someone would go overboard with stuff like this. Activision is going way over the top. I'll tell you this right now. I'm friends with tons of gay people. Okay, I know tons of gay people. They don't need all of this stuff. They don't need 50,000 pride flags in a game, okay? That's their last concern. Do they even want a pride flag in the game? Over half the people that I know, like I said, that are gay, don't give a crap about the pride flag being in a game and probably won't even bother running it. That's not any of their concern. They don't care, okay? They picked what they like in life, and they don't need someone constantly plastering it up for them every 5 seconds. I'm telling you right now, when a company does that, they don't give a shit. The only thing they want to do is finesse all of those people to come and buy more of their products. That's it. People who care about stuff like that can show that they care. They can show that they're genuinely, support something or support a cause. But they don't. I've never met one person who genuinely cares like that who goes over the top in this way, shape, or form. Like I said, 2 hours after Nick Merckx did anything, said anything, he was already banned. Like I said, you can't even get Activision to come out with a public statement about what games are safe to play and which ones aren't, and you're having people pay full $70, price tags for this stuff. It takes you months to acknowledge something like that, something that's very crucial. Yet when Nick Merckx makes a very tiny statement that's so fundamentally, small, they're right on it. They're right freaking on it. Again, they are over the top. It's fake, ladies and gentlemen. And again, like I said, if you believe that they care, I don't know. I'm sorry to say, I don't want to be hurting your feelings, but they don't. They absolutely don't. And all they want is the dollar bill out of your pocket. I guarantee, I freaking guarantee you that if Activision did not go through any of this stuff, any of those problems from the past where they got tons of lawsuits, all of those sexual harassment charges, like I said, people actually committing suicide, if none of that stuff happened, they would not be reacting the way they are. But the reason that, once again, they're overreacting, they overdo stuff in their games, they do everything on social media. The only reason they do that is because of their track record, and they want to cover it up as fast as possible. None of it is genuine. It is all fake. Like I said, I even talked to some of my gay friends. It's hilarious, their opinions about the overall situation. They will look at this, and just like any of it, like this is insulting, honestly, at a certain point, because Activision makes it seem like if you are gay, you're like massively different. You need like some crazy treatment because you're going to go haywire. You can't handle anything. You can't think of anything. You're not allowed to, you're a whole different species. That's what they think when, no, you are literally a human being. You're just like any one of us. You just have a different sexual preference. That's it, right? But as I was saying, one of the people that I know that is gay, that was looking at this, said the same thing that we all say. They look at the situation and they say, wow, they responded that fast to this? Why is the game still busted? And I'm like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, again, all we want is a good game, right? But they are so much faster to act on something like this than they are on fixing a product. Again, it shows that it's such a fake intention. Ladies and gentlemen, overall, this is just disgusting. And on top of this, what are they even going to do to the people who purchased the Nick Merckx bundle? There's tons of people who coughed up a bunch of cash for this stuff. Is it going to be like a super limited time bundle that only some people have now? Or are they stripping it and taking it all back from all the individuals who coughed up this money? Knowing Activision, more than likely, they're going to strip it from you. I don't know how this is going to go overall. I think people still have it right now. But I would not be shocked. They want nothing to do with Nick Merckx now. They want him nowhere close to the game, which is hilarious because he doesn't even like Call of Duty. He never even wanted to do anything with Call of Duty, but because they offered him a check, he's back in it. Now out of nowhere, they don't want him at all anymore. They're just going to completely refuse this man. I'm just curious how they're going to handle that overall situation because, again, we all know Activision. They are probably going to pick the scummiest route. But ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, I really hope that you all notice what is going on here. None of this is real. None of this is genuine. None of this is meant to be, meaningful from Activision. It's all just to pull something over you guys. That's it. That's the only reason that Activision is even taking any sort of action. Again, just hop on their game and just see how much they monitor stuff like this. I would love for you guys to hop on their game's current date and see how much they monitor it. And then hop back and see what Nick Merckx said. Look exactly at what his statement said, how he said it, how he described it, and then look at half the stuff that we see in your, game-to-game chat every single time you hop in a COD lobby. And notice how those guys are going to be playing COD forever. They're never going to be leaving COD. They're never going to go ahead and get banned. That, even you could report them like no tomorrow and they'll still be there. The funny thing is that the report system is so busted that, people can falsely report you all the time. I've seen multiple different people, including myself, that have been reported because people are just mad. They're getting whooped. And they report us for, basically everything. They'll mark up cheating, harassment, anything that they can report you for, they'll report you. And Activision acts on that like it's nothing. Like it's just random. And I guess it is just random because it's a broken, busted reporting system. But like I said, I have tons of friends, including myself, who have been cut off of the chat, not being able to chat in game because we're apparently too offensive. Yet and still, I see people with Nazi flags and Nazi symbols in their names and in their clan tags and, all this type of stuff. I see so many things that are anti-pride, anti-gay, all that stuff all over, Call of Duty, every last game. And it's apparently, to Activision, that's perfectly fine. And in my eyes, when I look at that situation, Activision thinks that is perfectly fine. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys to, tell me how you feel about this overall situation. Again, I'm not trying to get political here. All this stuff should stay on the political side. At the end of the day, this is a video game. And the fact that Activision is acting so swiftly for something that's, so tiny about him saying that he just wants to, teach his kid about it instead of the school teaching it. Again, he didn't say anything anti. He didn't say anything bad. He literally just said that he wants to teach them. That's literally it. That's all. He's not even going to teach them anything bad. He's going to teach them the good way. Yeah, like, oh man, it's a game. Leave everything out of it. Please, people hop on games to get out of real life problems, real life situations. They want to relax, not get dragged back into the endless cycle of politics, drama, all of this other stuff. Just allow us to play the game. And I'm sorry for rambling your guys' ears off, but I have to mention one last thing. They never respond to people. This is how I know it is 1010% fake. Well, not fake that they banned him, but, fake sincereness. They never respond to a single thing on the official Call of Duty page on Twitter. Ever. Okay? I want you guys to tell me when they respond with the official Call of Duty page, not a developer, not their support, no, the official Call of Duty page. I want you to tell me when they actually respond to someone asking them a question, someone critiquing something. No, they responded to a tweet by Charlie Intel, and Charlie Intel was just stating that, it looks like the Nick and Mercs bundle is gone, right? It's vanished. That's it. They weren't asking, Activision to come out and give a statement. They were just saying that the bundle is gone, right? That is all. And instantly, they respond to that. Nothing else in the world will get responded to, but this gets responded to in the blink of an eye. I don't know. It seems completely off, completely fake, and it doesn't seem genuine whatsoever. And again, if you believe this, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say, but Activision doesn't care, okay? They just simply don't care. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like button. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content, or subscribe with that notification button. Also, want to chat with us to do so, Twitter and Discord, both link down in the description. And also want to catch me live streams of video games over on Twitch. Link this in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you all next one. Peace out.